Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to Ali So Crafty. My name is Ali, and in this channel I share behind the scenes of how I'm growing my handmade business, as well as I do some tutorials for sewing and other things that I have been needing for my business and I think will be useful to you as well. This video though, it's the continuation of my vendor fall winter series, I guess. It's that time of the year where we're doing vendor shows. And this is my first time doing vendor shows, especially outdoors. I've done a couple of indoors, but nothing outdoor and nothing as consistent as these. It's like I signed up for several vendor shows. And so I'm bringing you along. And today I'm sharing with you my experience on my third vendor show. This vendor show is a little bit different because it was indoor. I only had one table to set up. I could have had two, but I didn't know any better. And it was a free vendor show. It was the first year free vendor show where I didn't have to pay for application or a space or anything like that. And so it was their first year, and I was kind of worried that it was not going to be a good attended show or whatever. But you'll see. I'm going to share that with you. So I'm going to share with you my display. I had to make some changes, of course, to put everything on one table. And I had some new displays that I got that I'm really happy about. And I'm going to share with you what sold, what didn't sell, and my best sellers, of course, as well as just a little bit of the behind the scenes of me setting up the day of the event. If you want to see any of the displays that I have here on this video, they're all on my Amazon storefront page. You can check those out. And if you want to get your hands on any of the products that I make here on the channel, including the patterns for the compression packing cubes and the jewelry organizers, everything is down in the description of this video. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. This is the setup that we're going to do. Scarf towels in the corner with the scarf towel sign. It's gonna be taped there. Right next to it, the medium Gigi Duo pouches in the stand with the sign right there. This is the bottom table. Right next to it, we have a sample of the standing cases opened. Then we have the duo front zipper wristlet wallets. And I have an extra boxy pouch here. I'm gonna be putting the cord organizers here with those 3 scrunchies. And here the 2 large, I'm gonna have another one, so 3 large pouches, the dual pouch. Then behind that is the standing case, right? The small 2-in-1 zipper pouches, and here's the sign. Then on the top here, I have the quilted boxy makeup bags. And I'm gonna have them, I'm gonna have 2 sets of shelves. I'm gonna bring the 3rd one just in case, but this is how they're going to be placed. Okay, that's the bottom part of the table, just like that. Then here on the top, we have the curling iron. Oh. I need to bring a stand to put it behind this so they don't fall. And I need to bring the curling iron to show. Then the open flat makeup bags. The other wristlet wallets. So here's the price, single and with a front zipper. Single zipper and front zipper. And here's some of the bag charms. And I'm going to put here as example how to use. ¿Dónde está la? So I need to bring these because I'm going to offer them. I'm going to hang here empty, cheap phone case. And I'm gonna hang it with the keychain wallets and this so that people can see. So I'm gonna sell those extra for $1. So it's the add-on. More of the open flat, and here are the jewelry organizers. So, and then on the side table where people pay, I'm gonna have the clearance box, which I need to find a way to put the prices on these things today if possible. And then the little box with the bags and stuff. So this is how everything is going to look, all in one table. So I got this table, and I'm not sure, they gave me this table as part of the setup. This is a 10 by 8. I thought I had less space, but come to find out that I have quite a bit. So I cramp everything on one table. So I think this is Friday night. So I think tomorrow morning before the event starts, I'm gonna bring the shelf and put it right next to here. Or figure out a way to maybe, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but this is how it's looking so far. Okay, this is how I left everything. Here are all the clearance sections. I'm gonna be sitting there. I do, you know, I need to make like a little tablecloth or something para esta mesita, porque está, okay. My 2 large pouches, the standing cases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Jewelry organizers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. GG pouches, medium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of the open flat. All of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Aquí están estas otras. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 2 more standing cases. 4 scrunchies. 1, no, I'm gonna bring this with me. Okay, the small GG pouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more open flats. There's currently cases. 4 scarf towels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And Christina. Okay. And we have here 1 luggage, the cart. The cart has the baskets and the plastic container. And this luggage has, mami, ábremelo, please. No, este lado, aquí. It has this purse, this book bag, 2 flats, pouches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scarf towels. And the 2 containers here, this one's empty. This one has a tablecloth in there, and this basket has the bags. So we are on our way this morning to the vendor show, and since everything is set up last night, it kind of makes it easier in the morning. But because of that, I'm still running a little behind compared to the time I wanted to be there, because I got lazy this morning. I'm like, oh, I have time. I don't have to set up. Look, not even makeup, nothing. So it's okay. And we're stopping here at the grocery store to get some food, because I don't think there's going to be food trucks in this place. It's like a school type of vendor, arts craft, and like a local school. So yeah, I'm going to get, my mom is at the store real quick getting some food while I wait here. But I should be there right like 5 minutes before it starts, which is fine because I really don't need to do anything else. I'm not bringing the shelf. I decided I was not gonna bring the shelf like I said last night, because there's really no need. Like, everything is on the table and things are gonna start selling, so there will be room at the end of the day, right? That's the idea. Anyway, But yeah, I still have some chairs. I brought a couple of chairs because the ones they given us are very uncomfortable. So we brought our own, and then just the reader for to pay, chargers, things like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're heading there now, and I'll show you once we're there. End of the vendor show. This one, I also took a chance because first year they're doing this, it was a free vendor show. I didn't have to pay to get in here. And it was inside a school slash church. And, I didn't really know what was going to be the foot traffic. And I'm glad I came. It was really good. Of course, everything I sold was profit, kind of, besides materials, because I didn't have an entry fee or I didn't have an application fee. Everything was free. I only had to donate one item for a raffle that they were having. So they sold tickets for that raffle that went towards the ministry. So I sewed a seed of a bag and it paid back because I got money back. So now we're set up and ready to go. And I'm going to go home now. Grabando. Está bien. Unfortunately, I tried to record during the event. I left the SD card at the house, so I couldn't really record anything. And I could have used my phone, but then the tripod I have wasn't the greatest. Anyway, I'll get good at recording during the vendor shows, but I'm not good at that just yet. So let me go home and tally up what sold, what didn't sell, and I'll share that with you shortly. So as you can see, I didn't really have a lot of pictures, a lot of video footage of the day of the event, but I had some pictures. So this is the overall look of the table with everything on it. So as you can see, I put everything on one table. This was the clearance basket, and I kept it on the same table where I do my checkouts. And it was okay. Could be more organized, I guess. This is the shelf that really helped with displaying the dual zipper pouches because it made it easy for people to see. And I put all the keychain wallets in this little basket in the front, and that was great. Everybody was touching them, and I sold a couple from there. As well as here, another display for the small dual zipper pouches. And I put also the tier level razors for the makeup bags. And my number one salesperson, Christina, she always models for me the scarf towels, and I have the basket with the scarf towels right next to it, so it's easy to grab and see. Consider liking this video and subscribing to this channel if you have learned something today. Okay, so let's go over the best sellers and what didn't sell, okay? I'm noticing a trend when it comes to the products, especially for the standing pencil cases. Everybody has to look at it. Everybody touches them. Oh, this is so interesting. And they open, they close them, whatever, but nobody buys them. So I'm definitely not making any more. I'm going to continue to bring them to the vendor shows because they're there. They create a conversation, that helps me, like, sometimes even break the ice. But then they go and they look something else. Okay, fine. So I'll just keep on bringing them because I already made them, so might as well. They don't take a lot of room on the table, so it's fine. And they're like a point of conversation. They're curious. They're like, maybe they have to think too much to understand what it is, and that's why they're not getting them. But hey, they're not selling, okay? Something else that is not selling very well, I've only, in the past 3 vendor shows that I've done, I've sold one, are the medium dual zipper pouches. They touch them, they look at them. This display really helped because now I can see them all. But I've only sold one. And that was like back 2 months ago. And the large dual zipper pouches, same thing. That one, I haven't even sold one. And I have them in the display, etc. But nothing so far. But I am not going to lose hope because I had the open flat boxy pouches, not the boxy, the open flat pouches, the really nice. And this time I displayed them on the top of the table and I sold 2 of those. So it may have to do with the display. Okay, so I'm jumping ahead. So that is not selling. So the dual, so far, they will sell, but in the last 3 vendor shows, they haven't sold. Now the small dual zipper pouch, that has sold in the previous vendor show. They are selling they sold, the small dual zipper pouches have sold every time. One, but they've sold. And so long and behold, I sold 1 small dual zipper pouch during this event. I also sold 1 back charm, which was really cute. I haven't even shown you that I made those, but I made some with like some gold chain and bows, little charms. So I sold 1 of those. And I sold 1 of the boxy makeup bags that I had made with faux leather. And I didn't even take a picture of it. It was so cute because it was like a purplish faux leather with like a rose gold zipper. It was actually really, really cute, and I sold it. So those were the items that I only sold 1 of. The open flat pouch, that one I sold 2. So that tells you, like the previous vendor shows, nobody even touched them. But this vendor show, I put them on the top of the display and they sold. So I sold 2. I don't know. I made the keychain wallets, right? Like these. And I sold 2 of those. 2 of these. What else? I had my little clearance basket. I sold 2 little pouches out of that. Well, 1 little pouch in a fanny pack, or they call them something else in other countries. And I understand that. The hip bag. People wonder, like, why do I have these here? Because they were not, they were in good, perfectly fine bags. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that, I'm really tired of seeing them. That's what it is. So anyway, I just put them on 50% off and be done. Okay. And they don't really go together with like the rest of the product. They're just random things. And last but not least, here are my best sellers. The cord organizers or cord wraps, I sold 4 of those. Now, the funny thing is that I made some with faux leather, and I made some, and I still had the ones with fabric. I sold the ones with fabric, not the ones I made with faux leather. And the ones I made with faux leather have like a little heart shape. Let me show you. It's this. So it has like the heart shape, and then you open it and you have it. You have your cable there. So it's always attached to your cable, right? But then when you're done using your cable or whatever, you need to put it in a drawer in your bag, whatever. It doesn't tingle. That's the whole purpose of this, is so that it doesn't tangle and get tangled up with other cables. Well, I sold 4 of these, but the fabric ones. And I actually have a video here where I show you how to make them. And I think I have the pattern. Let me know if I don't. Let me know in the comments if the pattern is not there. But this is it. I just literally make them with a scrap fabric, and you wrap them around, like I said a minute ago. Okay. And you close it, and there it is. Your cable. It's always tidy. and then organized. So the fabric one sold, but I didn't sell any of these. But you know what it could be? The fabric ones, I had a cable showing how to use it. These one I didn't. So next week when I go to my next vendor show, I am going to put a random cable on one of them and one on this so that people can see they're the same, and then they can choose whichever they want. And actually, I am going to do the same with this. As you can see, here's my keychain wallet, and I attach my keys, my phone, and my ID, and everything is in this little wallet. So I'm always with my phone and my wallet, okay? And then I just go anywhere and everything is here. So I'm going to get a cheap phone case, an empty phone case, and I'm just going to hook it like this and put it on display so that people can see how to use it. So that's an idea for the next vendor show. But last but not least, of course, my number one bestseller, you probably guessed by now if you've seen all of my other shows. And we're talking about the scarf towels, okay? I sold 4 scarf towels this time. Last time I sold more. But like I said, this vendor show, I was surprised that they were people because it was indoor. It was the first year. It wasn't like a real, like a promotion. Like I didn't see promotions about it. So I was kind of concerned. But I sold 4 scarf towels. So definitely the scarf towels are the bestseller. I sold one like a fall theme. I sold one with poinsettias. I only had that one for Christmas. And the other 2 were just more like standard colors. Like I had like one with bees, and I think the other one that I sold, oh, the baker, kiss the baker, bless the baker, whatever, kiss the cook, whatever it's called. And that one actually I sold here at my house. So the funny thing, I really only sold 3 at the vendor show. So actually my court organizers were the bestseller. But when I got here and I was unloading the truck, my neighbor came and we started talking, and she actually helped me unload some of the things. And so we were talking about the vendor show, and she asked me, oh, what do you sell? So my mom was like, oh, the bestseller are the scarf towels. So she saw them and she's like, oh, I really like it. I have a friend that she will love this, blah, blah, blah. And she bought another one for me right there. So truly, at the vendor show, I only sold 3 scarf towels. So my bestseller really for the vendor show were the court organizers. But I sold that extra scarf towel when I got here, so it counts the same as for the day. I did not bring my bowl cozies with me for this vendor show because the organizer of the show asked me not to, because there was somebody else with bowl cozies that was sitting across from me. So I said, okay, no problem. They're not my best sellers anyway, so it's okay. So I didn't bring any of those. But overall, I think I did really good, being that it was a free event, really no marketing for the event. And it was indoors, so it's not like people, they were outside promoting it, telling the cars or whatever. But, sometimes when it's outdoor, people drive by, they see the tents, they tend to want to participate more. So it was actually really good. I made, I didn't invest any money on the table. So everything that I made, I got back. But now I'm getting ready for the next one next week, which I'm going to bring you along. Hopefully I can figure out the camera situation and see what sells at that one. And if you have any questions for me, please let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.